Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, delivering live free picks for today's action. Of course, we bring in our cappers from TonySpace.com, deliver those picks before we get started. Just a reminder of a few things. Our promo code running right now, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use the promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab and getting signed up. Also, we'd love to hear from you folks. Post your picks, of course, in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you guys. We'll be sure, of course, to like and subscribe and set those notifications because you want to make sure you're live with us and get those best numbers when you place your bets. All right, let's take a look at who's on our show. It'll be Ramon and I today here on Game Day Picks, so we'll go ahead and bring in Ramon right now. Ramon, how you doing today?
Pretty good, Tony. Just watched a great 5-set match that went to a super tiebreaker, and the veteran Cilic knocked off Rublev to gain his place in the semifinals. So exciting 5-setter from Roland Garros today already.
Yeah, exciting. Of course, the big match. A lot of people were a little quiet where I was concerned. The big match was on Tennis Channel. Should have been on some of the bigger networks, but that's for like another day, another discussion.
Hey, I tell you, I watched it on myself. I watched it on Eurosport, one of those streams, and I'm not sure, Tony, if you remember, but I don't think Johnny Mack ever stays quiet. But actually, was in the tie break. But during the middle of the match, man, it was just all Johnny Mack.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, here we go. Major League Baseball for today. 7 Eastern Time will feature the Tigers host the Twins. The Twins here, $1.20 on the road. The total sits at 7.5.
Yeah, Tony, pretty nice pitching matchup. Certainly right here, right, with Ober and Skubal in Detroit tonight. Skubal has been terrific, 2.44 ERA and the 1.01 WHIP this season. Ober has been pretty solid, I'd say, 5-1, but getting big run support this season from the Twins. 6.2 runs per game in his outings. Still at 3.86 ERA, so pretty solid there from Ober. The Tigers have won 2 of 3 in this series now, including 4-0 last night. The Twins couldn't get anything together. Now, the Twins did beat Detroit 5 straight to start the season. Those were all in Minnesota, Tony. So they started off kind of hot, but look at right now. I've got the Tigers. They've won 7 of their last 9 at home, and they also have defeated the Twins 6 of the last 8 meetings against Minnesota. Now, we know the Tigers aren't hitting that well. I'm going to need some help here from guys like Castro and Scope and Baez and Candelario. If those guys are in, we have seen the Minnesota lineup, and I'd argue that I think we're starting to see some more line movement to the Tigers since the release of that lineup. We're looking at top of the order: Garlic, Sanchez, Polanco, Urshela, which might be okay. I don't like Sanchez against Skubal, even with the matchup. But then at the bottom of the lineup, you've got lefty Larnach. He's hitting 300, but we know Skubal, he's probably top 15 lefty versus lefty in the league. Then you got a couple of guys, 3 guys below the Mendoza line from the right side, Miranda, Jeffers, and Palacios, followed by another lefty in Gordon. So I don't like that lineup necessarily for the Twins tonight. And I've got the Tigers here, Tony, on a free pick tonight's game against the Twins.
All right, Ramon's here going to go with the Tigers plus 100 here against the Twins in this one. Yeah, pretty good pitching matchup here. Of course, Skubal is a pitcher that who had, some of these young guys, it takes them a little bit of time to get it going. It looks like Skubal is in that role here. Good whip. He's dealing good strikeouts. He's getting the ground balls. Not much home run damage there. And the Tigers have been playing well. And one thing to note here has been their bullpen that's really shown improvement here. They're getting the starting pitching, they're getting the bullpen. Of course, they're hitting like this. That's about the other part where they really need to get improvement on. But they're doing enough here to get some of these wins.
Yeah, again, Tony, I think what I'm looking at, especially when you look at Minnesota, they've got a far better record than the Tigers. And we get a lot of Tigers news, listening to Ben and how poor they've been. But again, here I'm looking at an opportunity to back Skubal. And I am giving you these, some winning numbers on Detroit. I mean, 7 of 9 at home and playing a team, Minnesota and Detroit, I'd say these teams know each other fairly well. And Minnesota having lost 6 of their last Detroit, and that lineup, they're certainly Arise and Kepler, 2 good hitters, are going to sit this one out in the matchup against Skubal. So if I'm going to get involved with Detroit, it's going to be with Tariq Skubal, that's for sure. And Ober, definitely regressing a little bit off of his strong start, and you see that 5-1. But like I said, he's gotten 6 runs of run support per game, and a Minnesota team really not. They started off. I think they're hitting fine, but I think we were expecting a little more from them. But again, I like the price. I'm getting even money, or maybe better now. No, maybe not better. I think about even, Tony. What that price says right there, sir.
Yeah, plus 100 on the Tigers and Twins. This one will have a start time here of 7 p.m. Eastern time over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com here for action here on Wednesday. Still a lot of baseball to go today. Hockey as well, showing great profit in the NBA. We get started with the NBA. Finally, NBA Finals begin tomorrow. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Well, Tony, don't get to try to sell some picks that are coming right up, but I've got 2 games right at the bottom of the hour. Those 12:40 starts. I got 2 of the 3 games premium picks, so you can grab a couple of games right now for $25 at Tony'sPicks.com and be in action right now if you're not already, or going to want to be involved in these afternoon games on the Wednesday slate. I've got 2 games up right now coming up, bottom of the hour in Major League Baseball. Also targeting 2 more for tonight so far, Tony. Might be adding a third. There's one that I'm really interested in adding. I'm putting that package together right now, hoping to get some lineups in before I can get that package up. Give it plenty of time to simmer for the people logging in to Tony'sPicks.com. And over in the WNBA, Tony, we'll probably be involved with 1 play tonight. In the WNBA, it's a 2-game slate. So play not loaded yet. And in the NHL Eastern Conference, going to be an exciting one, Tony, and I'll be up in action in that one as well. No package set up as yet, but look for that for tonight's game in the NHL, Tampa Bay and the Rangers. And I also, Tony, looking ahead, tennis action tomorrow. Probably will be in action, maybe with the match between Trevisan and Goff, but not sure about Iga. We already gave out Iga, remember, pre-tournament, and I said maybe try to lock it in at minus 225. Remember, we talked about that probably about a week before the French Open. And if you were not inclined to write a favorite, which you always should do in a futures bet, you could get out of it now for a profit. The field against Iga is now about plus 275 or so. So looking forward to Major League Baseball tonight and probably that hockey game, Tony.
All right, guys, again, we're here with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com, showing great profit here in the NBA here. We get started with that again tomorrow. 2 plays up there on the board right now for Major League Baseball for Wednesday. Affordable pricing here at $25. Right now, of course, keep an eye on the rest of the afternoon, evening for Ramon Scott's premium plays up there. But right now, you can get a 2-pack for him. Also, the long-term passes up there. Of course, Ramon's in action in baseball, season pass, WNBA as well. Go to affordable pricing there. You know, WNBA goes in the middle of August, takes you right to the start of preseason football, NFL. So $179 for the remainder of WNBA. Of course, the long-term passes, you get the major sports here for $3, $7, or $30 sports pass from Ramon Scott. When you get over to his handicapper page, make the purchase. 3-day all sports pass, basketball, hockey, and baseball passes up there. You get a 1-month pass for $329, and they'll get you all of Ramon's premium plays from those major sports. We can chop 20% off right now when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That's good on any premium package, whether it's a 1 month, a 3-day, 7-day individual play, one-off package. It's yours, 20% off. Use as much as you like. Tony T is the promo code at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, and of course, and then checking the All Cappers tab and getting signed up. All right, Ramon, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. But I know we also set up a Twitter account for you from Tony'sPicks.com. Tony's Picks Ramon.
Yeah, I have 1 play on Tony's Picks social media today at Tony's Picks Ramon. Log on to Twitter. Make sure you're following all the cappers to get more plays from us on Twitter every day. I saw up there's probably about 10 or 12 plays available today. We're dealing with a light card. Obviously, we're heading into it's June 1st, Tony. We're heading into that summer. And if I could just, Tony, you can cut me off if you want, but I just want to congratulate you on a great run right now. I know you like to just say you're on fire on your nightly preview shows, but just to tell everyone, I want to take a moment. We got just you and me here. Tony, 10 straight wins, 16-5 the last 7 days, over 1,100 units of profit for you, sir, and 26 of your 29 of your last 36 overall, with no favorite greater than minus $1.38, with mostly just pick'em prices and some dogs in there. 2,300 worth of profit, sir. I know you've been on some great runs in your career doing your picks here, but now that we have the multi-capper site, it's all documented so perfectly. Good job, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much, Ramon. It's, appreciate those kind words. And of course, be tracking that. Hope we get that automated. That's what we're working on. Our software developers are developing to make this a lot easier for us to track, but appreciate your work there.
Yeah, well, I was whining about my own baseball a little bit, and I finally got caught up. I got to move to just second place on the 7-day leaderboard. Of course, can't catch Tony T, but I said, well, let me see what kind of damage I see every night. You know, you're rolling 3-0 with a couple 2-1s mixed in. And so I said, I always research my own because I want to plug my own winning streaks too. That's why we have this show. And I know you're a humble gentleman, and I just thought I wanted to do that because just you and I, not filling time necessarily, but those are 17 of your last 20 overall, also 24 of your last 30. So I know you're busy, man. You don't have time you can look at the leaderboards. You don't have time to, count through like I do.
Yeah, I do appreciate that, Ramon. Of course, Ramon Scott, check him out over at Tony's Picks. Got on board with his long-term passes. And, of course, check out his videos. He does some great work there with WNBA, NHL. The most viewed videos, individual videos right now on the site are from Ramon Scott. So you check him out with his WNBA, NHL. He's giving you winners out there. You know why? Because look at the view counts. The view counts will show you.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. I mean, that's what motivated me to keep doing them. You guys were right. I mean, you just got to keep plugging away on these and enjoy it too. So, like we got videos every time there's games right now. I'm trying to get them up there, and I think there's some good plays tonight. We took a couple on the chin yesterday, and some interesting comments I made on one of the videos, but you have to check it out. I'm not going to give away here, Tony.
That's right. All right, Ramon, keep up the great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Great job, Tony.
Thank you. Ramon Scott here
You're on fire. Yeah.
That's right. I'll keep on. Hopefully, I can keep the fire rolling here.
Need some emojis. You need your own emojis.
I know. I'm going to work on the emojis. I'm getting a new phone. Yeah. That's what I got to get the new phone here. You got it. Ramon Scott here on.
Get rid of the flip phone.
Yep, I got to get rid of the flip phone. Yeah, I get teased about my phone. I just never change it out. I just don't want to be out without my phone. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, we're here with Game Day Picks here, guys. Monday through Friday here at 3 Eastern time. I'm gonna get my shows together here. We're here with our Game Day Pick Show. So make sure you like and subscribe and set those notifications to get the best numbers when we go live with the show. Very important to do that. All right, let's continue on here with our Game Day Pick Show. Now it's time for my plays here, as we're going to be looking at a game here this evening, or one of the late games on the board tonight. It's a 8 Eastern time start, as the Rangers here will host the Rays. The Rays, $1.20 on the road. The total sits here at 8. I'll be looking at the total in this one, and the total I like here is the Rays and Rangers under 7.5 runs. We got Jeffrey Springs here to go for Tampa Bay. Now, Springs, 13 appearances, an ERA 1.62, WHIP of 0.81. The lefty, a strikeout rate of 27%, walks about 5. That's okay. On balls have been pretty good at 43%. Limits home run damage, but here's the stat I've been looking at that I like a lot. He has a really good strand rate. He's holding 92% of his base runners. So only 8% come around and score. That's pretty good. That's elite company there. John Gray for Texas here. Gray in 7 starts, an ERA. It's about kind of crooked here. 5.56, WHIP of 1.32. He has a strikeout rate about 22%. Walks a little bit high. He's getting ground balls. Home runs about average 1.06 per 9 innings. But you're looking at Texas. They've won 6 of 7. But here's the kicker here. Look at the past 10 games. The Rays are hitting only 205 against right-handers, so that should improve. That should upgrade Gray a little bit in this spot. Both bullpens have been in good form, so we're going to go under here, under 7.5 with Tampa Bay and Texas. Hey guys, check out Tony'sPicks.com. Have a 2-pack remaining right now. My first game is off the board, as Ramon was mentioned, and I've been on fire here. Another 3-0 night for you here on Tony'sPicks.com. And of course, the top unit producer in baseball, so get on board. Probably their best value right now, especially with this afternoon action going on. It's probably better off to get a long-term pass. I have a $3, $7, $30 sports pass. You get all of my premium plays for that period of time when you go to my handicapper page and make that purchase. And of course, we can save you some money here when you do that. Let's go ahead and let me take a peek down here. Let me show you how you do that. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That'll save you 20% off all premium pack packages, including one-offs. You can get that off of long-term passes. Use as much as you like. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description, click on the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. All right, let's continue on here with game day picks, and now it's time to do a little recap. And we had Ramon on. He liked the Tigers at plus 100 against the Twins, and I was on the Rays Rangers going under total 7.5 runs. All right, that'll do it here for this edition of Game Day Picks. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 3 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We're bringing our cappers here from Tony'sPicks.com to give out the picks. So let's go ahead and bring in Runaway. Good afternoon, good evening, guys. Have yourself a great winning night. We'll talk with you again tomorrow live at 3 Eastern time.